Welcome back to James's Minecraft journey. I'm James. This is my journey through the Minecraft updates. We're back in my journal world. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my stuff, my stats, not my stats. My tutorial reset. I think because of playing in the demo, it affected my controls and everything like that, which was a wee bit annoying. But there you go. It was still fun to play the demo. I hope you enjoyed the demo episodes that we had. It was a blast. I really liked going back and playing it. Obviously it's not the same as the real thing, but it was more for the nostalgia. And yeah, we'll be moving back to our main world this episode. First off though, we're going to have a look at what 1.3, beta 1.3 had to offer in terms of additions and that. So, not too much, not as much as I remember, but very important items. We have a repeater. We have a bed. Finally, we don't have to sleep. We don't have to stay up at night and wait for the sun to go down, or the sun to come up, I should say. And then we've got a bunch of slabs, sandstone. We've got cobble slabs, and we've got wooden slabs. So fantastic all round. Looking forward to hopefully utilising some of these, and we'll hopefully be utilising this in next episode, because I got something in mind that I want to try. So welcome to beta 1.3_01. This was the final beta 1.3 update, in the sense that the _01 represents a kind of sub-update in the wider update. As we've seen before, it's nothing new. But one important thing was added, which is why I'm on the title screen. So basically before this, beta 1.2, alpha, all those updates, you could only have 5 worlds listed. And that was it. You just had to click on new world and it would generate a new world. But here, this is the first update where we get the actual list. And I believe you can actually, yeah, you can put a seed in as well. So it's at this point that if you find a world that you like, you can then generate it again using the seed, assuming you know it, of course. So, and you can also name your world. You don't just get stuck with world 1. Also, there's the demo world from last episode. It actually went to my Minecraft folder, my main Minecraft folder originally, along with like my journal world and that sort of a thing. But I transferred it here because I thought, why not? I don't think I would have been able to use it in my main Minecraft folder or my main Minecraft directory. I think it would have converted to a new world or something. But either way, there it is. Yeah, time to load up. World 1 must be converted because it's from 1.2, beta 1.2. Oh, hello. Converting world to Scavelous McRegion. Oh, that'll be the new one, the new kind of format. Okay, so this is unbelievable. Basically, I'm back in beta 1.2. I am having major problems in getting my world loaded. It's just not loading, which is a bit of a pain, really. I downgraded to 1.2 to see if that would make a difference, and look at this. It's generated what seems to be an alpha world, like an inf-dev world, with, well, things like, you know, beta 1.3 biomes, or, yeah, beta 1.3 biomes, beta 1.3 trees, all that sort of stuff. If you have a look at this, this is exactly what my world looks like. You know, my base is here. This goes to the, I think the place is different though, that's the thing, it's different. It's the same, but it's different. My spawn, I'm pretty sure, is over here. This is exactly what the world was like to begin with. It's just different, because there was a waterfall there, and yeah, it's a bit peculiar if you ask me. But yeah, I'm having major issues with getting the world loaded, which is a bit of a shame, really. I've got 1 or 2. I do have a backup, so I'm not too concerned. Well, I'm not too concerned about losing the world. I'm just a wee bit concerned about getting it to work in beta 1. Yeah, thanks, cow. Beta 1.3. This is incredible. Like, I never. Oh, look, there's water over there where the the big tower is supposed to be. So I'm not sure if this is like it's generated this world. Oh look, yeah, look, it's generated part of the alpha worlds, but only the spawn chunks, or only the main chunks that I logged out in. And then it's just a desert. Yeah, So we're having a few major issues, which is a bit of a shame. I do have a lot of stuff on me. If worst comes to worst, I could like just have everything on my player, and then we could just... Actually, you know what? I kind of want to go and see if anything survived. Because I mean, clearly nothing's survived in these chunks here, which is a bit gut wrenching. But I kind of want to go and see if my, you know, well, stuff has survived in the Nether and all that. But we need to go and get a Nether portal first before we do that. So that the series hangs by a thread. I actually had this idea I could just go back, re-record episodes, you know, episode 100 and whatnot, do the demo world and then continue that on, but I don't really want to give up on this world if there's a chance that even some of it has survived. As I said, I should have a backup. Let's go and see where the Nether takes us. Yep, and we're in a completely new Nether. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's have a wander around. I'm guessing that there's pretty much no chance that anything is still around. I recognise that. That's very recognisable. Oh, the zombie pigman just took a tumble. I mean, it's the same Nether. You gotta admit, it's the same Nether. I recognise this all. There's just no portal. It's all been reset. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to restore backup. I'm going to move to the ocean base and I'll log out there. I'm going to see if that has any effect on how the world loads. I doubt it, but you never know. So, we've got a wee bit of good news. As you can see, I managed to load up my ocean base in beta 1.3. All our stuff seems to be... Wait. Oh yeah, that's the chest. Oh yeah, because they're double chests. Anyway, so I can figure out why the chest texture was different. So yeah, that is a positive start. It doesn't look different, necessarily. Pretty sure those leaves over there have yet to despawn, but apart from that, nothing unusual. As you can see, we've got a ruins build over there. What this means is, I'm going to go to the Nether now, okay? I'm going to go to the Nether and I'm going to walk to my other base, my main base, my first base that I made in InfDev. If that's deleted, we may have to just sacrifice it. So what I'll do is I'll load the backup, move all my items over here and load this up again, yeah? I loaded it up in beta 1.3 instead of beta 1.3_02 or whatever it was. I don't know why, I just thought might as well try the earliest possible update. Is that glowstone? Doesn't look like the glowstone's actually working. It could be a bug in this version. Anyway, let's go to the Nether and see what is there. Alright, there's no Nether tunnel. The entire Nether has been deleted. Wait, hang on a minute. Hold the phone. What is that? Flipping ghasts. This is very peculiar. There's a glass structure up in the ceiling. I would love to know what that is. It's not built by me, but it's in my my single player world. Now, I have heard stories of people logging into worlds and having other people's stuff there, but I've never experienced the like. We're not going to get any peace and quiet if these bozos don't leave me alone. Do you guys give me permission to switch to peaceful just for this? Well, too bad, I am. This is an emergency, a national emergency. Not really, far from. Let's wander over here, but yeah. So we've got a bit of a structure up there. I'm going to wander over here. And I'm going to see what can be seen. It looks vaguely familiar, but I'm not going to make any claims until I know for sure what I'm talking about. Okay, this also looks familiar. I'm not believing this. Okay, so here's my theory. This looks very like Etho's Nether, like the Nether Etho generated in his LP in his first 100 episodes, because I remember he built a house that looked almost exactly like that. he had a tunnel going up to the ceiling that looked almost exactly like this. But why would this be here? I did have a backup of his world. I did have a world download, but I deleted that. And that thing over there is his TNT cannon, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's not working. Well, I guess we'll have to walk. This is incredible. So I've loaded Etho's nether. Somehow. Don't ask me how. It might be because I had his world. But I can't remember where I loaded his world. If I loaded it up in this launcher or if I loaded it up in the vanilla launcher. I think I loaded it up in... excuse me. I think I loaded it up in beta 1.7.3 as well. In another, like, directory. So it doesn't make a heap of sense to me. I'm just wondering how you get to his cannon. Because I really want to have a look at that. This is unreal. Oh, wait, it's this way, isn't it? Well, as cool as it is to be in someone else's nether, it's really put a spanner in the works with regards to regenerating this world. You better have some obsidian lying about, because I want to... Well, I know there's a portal down there. I don't have an FNS. Yeah, so this is his TNT cannon. 360 cannon... Oh! 360 cannon designed and built by Etho. I mean, I guess that doesn't mean he necessarily... Like, this might be somebody else's world that looks almost identical to Etho's. But it's... I don't know. It's just incredible. Yep, there's the lava. He used lava to prevent the TNT from actually destroying anything. Are there repeaters, though? Or is it all torches? It looks like it's all torches, which means it... Oh, no, there are repeaters. +2 gate. Well, I don't know, folks. I do not know. It might be... It might be that I have to generate the worlds, the nether independently of the overworld. That's a possibility. But yeah, what do you know? We managed to take a world tour of someone else's nether, of Etho's nether. I'm fairly certain this is it. I remember it from the series. This is incredible. But again, why does it happen? It could be because I booted his world up, but as I said, it was in a different, like... It was in a different version, in a different directory, so... Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Alright, we're close to the centre of the world. I'm going to go through this portal, see where it takes us. This could be my last mistake, I don't know. But we'll find out. Imagine if this took me right to his base. Oh, or maybe it just crashes the game. Oh dear. So, basically, I deleted the nether file in the world that I had, you know, booted up in 1.3. And then copied the old nether file over, which is basically just dodging the problem. Not dodging the problem, but, well, it doesn't really solve anything. As you can see, we're back in Etho's nether. Yes, hashtag not my nether. Right. As cool as it is to be in Etho's nether, it's, yeah, it's not... It doesn't help, basically. It doesn't help the case. Well, the one good thing is 1.3 runs a lot more smoothly. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a bit of a perilous journey. And we're going to go and see if we can... Well, we're going back to 0-0 basically. That's what we're going to do. We're going to see what's there. Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be absolutely nothing there. I'm fairly certain that, that there's very little we can do in terms of... salvaging the world. I've looked around online, but the thing is, because this version is so darn old, it's, you know, there's nothing on it now. There was a few mods. The region, basically what's happened is the region format has updated, and so ultimately that means, you know, worlds are now generated differently, or I don't think it's even they're generated differently, they're loaded differently, they're generated in exactly the same way or with exactly the same terrain. Anyway, yeah, I've no idea what to do. Like, it's one of these, I feel like I need to speak with Spods or someone like that, because they might have an inkling as to what I should be doing. But anyway, I mean, at least we got this. At least this build's intact. Right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Is that it? I mean, we don't need an awful lot of stuff, but we're going to head back there now. Let's make a few boats, shall we? Currently, I don't want to start a new world, obviously. Especially given the fact that we've managed to, you know, salvage all of this. So, currently what my thinking is that we'll just have to... Well, we're going to go and check out 00, or not 00, but we'll go and check out our spawn chunks, if I can find them. But yeah, it's not looking good. Did I anticipate this? I'll be honest, not really. I didn't expect to be facing the loss of all my early progress. I mean, the one thing is that I haven't really been working much in that area, apart from the maze and the parkour challenge, and then obviously the other episode I made the journey through the mountain, which was pretty epic. But apart from that, I haven't really been working in that area, so in some ways it's not a big loss. But in other ways, you would want to hold on to it for as long as possible. The sad fact is that comes with playing in an old version. Oh, you weren't peaceful. Yeah, let's turn it to hard, and instantly there are mobs everywhere. But yeah, no, it just comes with playing in an older version. I mean, you are warned about these things. It's something that oh no, it's fine. I've got plenty of wheat on me. This is just a backup. I need to remember that. This is just a backup. But this journey we're making is to... Oh, well that hasn't gone away. That sort of a glitch hasn't gone away. But the one thing is, the world is loading a lot. It's loading a lot more smoothly now, which is good. There's very few freeze frames, very few lag spikes. I don't actually remember what the chords of our spawn are. What? Oh look! Mob tags. I forgot about that. So you get mob tags now in 1.3. That's pretty cool. I feel like this wouldn't have happened if I'd started my world later than beta. Oh my gosh, would you just bog off? I don't remember much of this terrain, but then I only passed it like once when I was, or twice, I don't remember. Let's just hop up here. Oh dear. I vaguely remember this. Oh, don't tell me I'm not going to die. There's flipping beds in the world now, or not in the world, but in the there's beds in the game. I should be making those. Let's get that on. Let's go down to the water and try and take a boat. But yeah, I tried to load the nether. I tried to generate, or no, I tried to convert the world at my new base, which worked, as you saw. But then I tried to... Let's just kill this guy. Then I tried to load the nether. Oh, that's my first major lag spike. Oh, I think we've crashed. Yeah. GG. Okay, so we've had... I don't know. This episode is just turning very, very weird. Basically, I spawned in this cave. My spawn is now in this cave. But as you can see up there, some of my world has survived. So it seems. Let's turn that to peaceful so I don't die again. When I say die again, basically my world kept crashing whenever I passed a certain point in the previous clip. So I killed myself, tried to respawn, world crashed. I upgraded to 1.4 as you can see. And this is just incredible. I'm not even like mad or angry or whatever, because like this stuff's to be expected, but like what the heck? How far does this even go? To be honest, I think the thing I'd be most afraid of losing would be the patch museum. But as you can see, we've sort of got something. Sort of. It looks very different with the new lighting. I'm going to go and take a wander. See how far we can go. It's actually daytime. Yeah, I've not actually used a bed yet, which is probably a bit silly. I should have made one. There's an Atalicus. An Atalicus is all good. I mean, Does this count as a saved world? Oh no, it definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't. Let me guess, the statues aren't there. Come on, come on, please tell me the statues have survived. Please tell me they've survived. Yes, look at that. They'll probably be like facing a huge cliff though, that's the thing. That is unbelievable. That looks very strange, I don't remember that. Oh yeah, that's a border. Look, the border comes down there and then sweeps along there, along that side. That's interesting. The tower's still there though. We might have lost our... I mean, look at this. Look at how close it goes to the... Well, I think that intersects the skeleton spawner. I need to go and have a look at that. So that area's still intact. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, right. Interesting. Yeah, so we've lost some of this area. Let's check out the base first, though. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Our base has just been cut in half. It's like a portal to a new world. Oh, it's turning night. We need to get a bed sorted. Yeah, it's like a portal to another world. It's so... I don't know. It's just really, really peculiar. Look at that. You just see a flat wall now. I mean, I guess I should be thankful that some of my worlds survived. Alright, well, here we go. In very, very peculiar circumstances, I'm going to craft my first bed in this world. Whew, this is just very interesting. Right, there we go. First time sleeping. First time skipping the night. Oh, we're actually setting our spawn, technically. At least the item survived. The lava hasn't updated. So yeah, it's just a desert. Chings. That would make sense, because that's the colour of grass out there, isn't there? Isn't it? Yeah, the skull's eyes, the fire in the eyes have gone out because of the wood. Look at that, a nice bridge over to the new terrain. A perfect height as well. And then obviously the sky road's gone. And there's the old terrain. Yeah, so it's interesting, certainly. I don't really have any other ideas, to be honest. I'm going to save this because it could be that this is all we have in terms of, you know, old terrain, which, let's be honest, is better than nothing. The Patch Museum's safe, so that's all that matters. Actually, I've got a fear that part of the Patch Museum isn't, because the stuff that goes out to the left could easily have been shaved off by the old terrain. In an ideal world, I would try this again and get it all back. But what we may have to do is downgrade, or I may have to go back, restore back up and save all my items. Because, for example, I lost tons of planks to that area. You know what? All of those rooms might be safe. Okay, never mind, this one isn't. This one definitely isn't. Alright, I'm going to try and fiddle with this a bit more, and I might give you some updates if things progress. So things are getting even more strange. I went back through the Nether portal in beta 1.4, and I've ended up in Etho's world, it seems. This is the Geol Nether mod prank that I made reference to in a recent episode. I mean, like in the demo world, I spoke about a prank I'd done on Dolmo. This is where I got that from. I just don't know, folks. I just do not know. This is definitely his world, I think. Well, I mean, I recognise this. We can take the... Oh no, we can't take the cart to the top because there's... It's weird. This world is from, like, after 1.5 because there should be power drills here, but there's not. I do not get why... Yeah, why this is even a thing. Is this... It beats me, honestly. If we go up here, surely... Hang on, we're close to 0, 0. There's... I don't remember what that build is, but yeah, this is his base. This is Etho's base. Brings back so many memories. I have downloaded this world, which is what's led me to assume that, you know, this is the reason for Or this has led me to assume this is the reason for all this corruption happening, but I'm sure I looked at it in a different directory and not the one I'm using. It's very, 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 very peculiar. So yeah, this is his animal spawning pads. His sheep are ending up over there. Yeah, I remember this. I remember the suicide booth, but the thing is, it doesn't work because there's no pistons. It relies on pistons. Here's the Eats road. I built my road based off of this design. The coordinates are fairly close to 0, 0. Darn, I wish I had a boat or something to test this out. Dispenser, there's something missing here. No idea what block that is, but it could be a 1.71. Let's hop up here. And yeah, this is his base area. And look, all the powered rails are missing. All of them. It's so bally peculiar. There's the clay he never harvested. Oh. Thug life. Anyway. That's the despawn timer, or the despawn timer works from this water channel, the one that I built in my world. It's based off of that one. So this is basically, I've been copying all of his stuff and now I've been just given his world. That's what's happened, you know? It's like, hey, if you can't think of anything unique, you might as well just play in someone else's world. I'm absolutely speechless. Now part of me wants to go and see if I can find my base and all that again. Let's see, did he have I'm pretty sure he had a house out here. Yeah, this is his house. Classic. Right. My base was in what? Was it neg pause or pause neg? I feel like it was pause neg. What are we on? We're on peaceful. Yeah, I've been playing on peaceful a lot this episode. Because it's, you know, it just warrants it. Is it neg pause or pause neg? If it's pause neg, we need to go that way. Right. I think it's time. It's time to go and make the journey back to our lands to see how they link up with Etho's world. Man, hashtag not my worlds, if you know what I mean. It's just utterly bizarre. I know I keep saying that, but how I mean, I've seen stuff like this before. I've seen stuff where, you know, someone's found something in their single player world back in the day and it wasn't theirs and they weren't overly sure about it. Are we in the right place? I think so. I think we just need to keep going this direction and we should be fine. I've no idea what that is. I don't remember that. That must have been one of his later projects. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Anyway. I think we'll just head over land in this direction. We're in beta 1.4, I should add. As I said, most of his stuff comes from beta 1.7. I mean, as cool as this is, I didn't ask for it. This is not what I wanted. Yeah. Look at that. There's massive cliffs up ahead. Whoa, Jings, Crivens and Help Mabob. What was that? Right. Yeah, there's massive cliffs up ahead. This could be my world. Which means we're a lot closer to Etho's base than I first imagined. Yeah, I recognise that hill. And look, the rocket's on top. The rocket from episode 74. I never, like... I've played this game for, as I said, about 8 years. I've never seen anything as bizarre as this, honestly. And why Etho's world of all worlds? Why not some other world? Why did they get fused together? So, clearly, if I'm to understand things correctly, he didn't... Basically, he didn't load these chunks, which is why these chunks are my world, if you know what I mean. It's funny how close it is, like how close they are. But there you go, it's just so bizarre. Yep. I'm speechless. I should have realised earlier, because I went into his nether. Like, why else would his nether be there if it wasn't for his regular world? And the reason I found his overworld was because I went into the nether and then came out again. It doesn't seem to work in 1.3 for some reason. It just crashes in 1.3 a lot. I also tried using the main launcher. That didn't work. We could try booting it up in the main, like converting it in the main launcher. I know, should we... Oh, we slept in a bed though, that's the thing. The world spawn is my world spawn that's being used as well. Which is the interesting thing. Also, is my... I think my other base should be fine. Is there anything in here that could be useful? Blocks. There's nothing really. And then once we go through here, we're going to go back to his base. Alright, we're going to break this portal once and for all. We're going to go through my other portal and see if that takes me takes me to my part of the nether. I doubt it will. Yeah, it's definitely not going to, because 0, in my nether is round about here. Right, that's that sorted. Let's just leave all this in here. This is so surreal. Alright, let's... should we hop off? Yep, let's do that. Alright. Where are we going to spawn? Oh, no we haven't. We're all good. Right, yeah, I'm going to break the bed. And we can't even use the suicide booth, so we're going to have to... Oh yeah, that creeper face is there. That'd be a pretty neat build to do, something like that. Right. Very creative, I know. Alright. Alright, so now I've spawned here. Where is here? Jings, I've bally spawned on his island. Oh, has my spawn point really been changed? This is so weird. So yeah, but the thing is though, the world spawn, it was using my world spawn originally. Now this isn't even his. This is just the middle of absolutely nowhere. Maybe I should create another instance. I'm gonna have to reset my hard drive. Oh man, yep, it's not working. This mystery, the mystery of the world is just got, like, it's not even that close to being solved. Like, I've got no idea what I'm doing. All I want is for my world to be upgraded to 1.3. Is that so much to ask? Alright, well, I'm lost for words, but we're just gonna have to... What the heck is that? Is that a floating nether portal? Was that his, or was that mine? Judging by the land around, it must be his. Oh yeah, it's his. Because his base is right over there. Jings. Alright, I'll be back with more updates when I've got things... because I was coming to the point where I was thinking, right, I might just have to live with it, but no chance. Absolutely no chance am I going to live with this. I'm getting to the bottom of this mystery. Oh dear, I've spent the entire day trying to figure out this problem, and I'll probably spend the rest of the day trying to figure out this problem. I think it'd be a lot easier if I knew stuff about coding and all that. I've certainly learnt a lot about the different types of save files that have been around in the Minecraft age, if you like, or the ages. So basically, I managed to delete Etho's main spawn chunks, if you like. So as you can see, this, if we press it, this is kind of the area where he would have, you know, set up where his base was, basically. So I managed to get rid of that. The problem is, I will probably not get my own world back, because my world was obviously generated in early alpha, inf dev, that sort of a time, whereas this is obviously post-alpha 1.2 terrain. The other issue is I've not been able to get rid of all of Etho's builds. If we go over here, you can see his whatever that is. I've completely forgotten what that is. Again, I think that was built towards the end of his series, but which is why it's probably not as well remembered. But yeah, it's not looking good for the world. I don't really have too many ideas. Oh look, I remember that. That was the... Yeah, I remember that. You can see here, this is obviously where the generation stops from... Well, the chunks I deleted. I deleted some region files and it obviously got rid of this. Didn't get rid of that. Right, that should be far enough. MLG. Right. No, it's just taking us right back here. Right back to our world spawn here. Let's do that. Hop up here. You would have thought all of them would have updated, but apparently not. Yeah, so this could be our reality for the rest of this world, which in some ways is cool because it kind of shows the rigors of time and how Minecraft can be scarred. But you know, in other ways, it kind of eats up some of what I've built. Oh yeah, I never showed this earlier, but I'll show you where the rail track goes. It's very intriguing, shall we say? If we just hop down here. I don't know what I'm most salty about. I think this rail track I'm pretty salty about because this took me a long time to build. But as you can see up ahead, the rail track just ends completely. Yeah, brilliant. And our spawn is, as you say, right inside a cave, which is fantastic. So yeah, I still don't have many ideas of what to do. I've never posted an R Minecraft before. The water streams are so powerful. Yeah, I've never posted an R Minecraft. I think you can, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Minecraft forums. But I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying to figure out a way to fix this. I really. It must be something that's saved in my folder, like from before I upgrade, because it upgraded on another computer that had never, as far as I know, had Etho's World on it. Maybe it did, I don't know, but it's very strange. Hey, I got it working. Not really. No, I didn't really get it working. Basically, hang on, what's that hill in the background? I do not remember that hill. Anyway, now basically this is a backup from long ago. You'll notice that there's no bridge, there's no skull in the background. That is because they weren't built at the time this backup was taken. This was from, I think it was like episode 26 or something, way back from, I think around June 2018. So this is the first backup, or the latest backup, that doesn't have Etho's World in it when I update to this update, beta 1.3. Oh yeah, that looks legit. Anyway, so basically I sent Splods my world. He's going to take a look, but I don't think there's much he can do because the corruption seems to be specifically world based. So every single world I've got from, well, this episode to the present day, they all have Etho's World in it basically when I update to 1.3. This one doesn't. And so basically what I'm going to try and do is mess about with the files and the chunks and MC Edit and all that. I've never used MC Edit before. This is the time when it's necessary. I'm going to lose a bit of stuff. But, like for example, my house, the Eat Road in the Sky, which is a bit of a shame because both of those took me a long time. But I mean, you know, it is damage, what's it called? Damage limitation, basically. That's what we're going for here. I'm going to end this episode now because it's been over 24 hours now since I last recorded. It's been just really crazy. I'm going to have to wonder about this world in Alpha 1.1, generating that sort of terrain and then copy it over. How am I going to do that? I don't know, but that's part of the fun of it. But yeah, this episode, this mess of an episode is over, it's finished, and yeah, I'll just try and figure out. I'll try and save as much of my world as possible. I mean, it might be that there's not much I can do, in which case, fair play. It might be that I can't figure out how to use MC Edit, in which case, oh dear. I'm on peaceful, so my health should regenerate. There's still a lot of question marks over how I'm going to be able to salvage things. But I think what's clear is we've lost all the nether stuff, we've lost the sky road, the house, the big house, and possibly one or two other things. But overall, I think we got pretty lucky, because if Etho had generated even a wee bit more terrain, then yeah, we might have had nothing. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Big thanks to Spods for his help. And yeah, next episode could be an interesting one. Will we have the world or won't we have the world? Stay tuned to find out.